Oh, hello, beautiful soul. I'm hearing you found yourself in a whirlwind while getting here, but I'm seeing it as you being seated in the eye of the storm in your life right now, or more accurately, you're seated in the eye of the storm where your life is kind of up in the air and things are recalibrating within your field. But it's interesting because we're going to be doing a free flow today because that's how the energy feels, so I'm going to honor it. But the one message I got for you is that you are a safe harbor in a storm, but the storm itself is also your element. Okay, I'm not sure how this is gonna make me feel like, but it's feeling like things are shifting. Okay, at the time that this reaches you, things are shifting. I'm hearing like things are literally being, what's it called? I'm hearing it's being up-leveled first and foremost, but when things are being, what would be the word? Uplifted, but in a different way. It's like things are literally being, I don't know what term, help me articulate this, spirit. Things are being, I'm hearing collapsing into your field, but other things are being taken out of orbit right now. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I'm hearing some things are being taken out of orbit so that new things can also collapse, okay? So anything that is getting swept up in the storm, know that's for a reason. It reminds you of my Shaman's Dream Oracle message, and I'm trying to remember I know the card, but I'm trying to remember the thing because I need to read it to you because it talks about the courage to step into a new life. I'm going to find it real quick. Here it is, right here. So this says, perfect storm, the courage to step into a new life. This is the first message that I see in my mind's eye, so I have to read it before we open up 44. So, crows are also all about like preparing for changes, right? And they're also depicted on the 7 of Swords, which is a card about doing something that's unconventional and has not been done before. And it's also someone doing things that is outside of the box and it's not really announced. It's usually announced through action. Okay, so an invitation. Oh, you know what it is? I'm hearing this isn't an announcement that you're making through words. It's an announcement through not just the things that you're doing, but also the things that you're just no longer doing. I'm hearing the things that have recalibrated in your field are clear in your embodiment. Okay, I'm hearing it's clear in what it is you're giving your attention to. And I'm hearing care. It feels like you're nurturing something. Oh, this feels like a 2 reads in 1 because I have another message about the Empress being pregnant, but she also has this cryptic pregnancy. We'll do that as like maybe a part 2. Let me read this first, right? And then let me decide. So, an invitation to act now, the courage to step into a new life. When the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent time. The winds are picking up and you need to make sure that you're close to the eye of the storm or you'll be buffeted by the gusts that may take you far away from where you need to be. The key is to remain centered, calm, and balanced and bear witness to the forces building in intensity. Notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around and recognize how little of it you truly need. Let go of those thoughts, those beliefs and attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. Then the storm will be absolutely perfect for you. If you wonder what you might be losing during the perfect storm, know that it's the things that you're attached to first that are taken. It's as if life were trying to unburden us above righteous self-importance. Let go of it in the wind. The less you resist the change brought by the perfect storm, the happier that you'll be. Ride the winds to your next destination. It's almost like when you're in a place of needing nothing, you also have everything. That's what I'm seeing. And remember that every time you try to argue with nature, you lose. This part is what they keep ingraining. Ride the winds to your next destination. Embrace the rain or snow. So I'm seeing it as enjoy the scenery amongst what could feel like is being detoured in your life. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, they're showing me like detour. I don't know if you're on a bus and you don't know that there's like detours, but then you're on the bus, which in the metaphysical realm represents somewhere that it almost feels like you're being taken, somewhere that you feel like, the universe is kind of guiding you unless you're driving the bus, but as a passenger, I'm seeing it as like you've hopped on as a passenger, but from an omnipotent, omniscience and omnipresent point of view, you also are the bus that you're stepping on and you also are the driver. So I'm seeing it also from that perspective. What was I going to say? Something like the bus, but then there's like an unexpected detour or route. And yeah, that's so interesting. But you still end up at your destination. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, anyway. But just not the way that you expected. Okay, I'm just saying prepare for that. The perfect storm could be a call for you to seize the moment. There may be a great opportunity that you need to take advantage of right now. Carpe diem. Here, time is of the essence. It may be gone shortly, so do not hesitate. Go ahead, bite off more than you can chew and take the storm on in all of its terrifying greatness. Experiencing the fullness of life, you will succeed. Okay, so that's your first message, Robert. Opening up. Right. Let's get another complimentary message from the Shaman's Dream Oracle message, because this is literally you joining into another world like a shaman. In the hand, the universe is your partner. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like all you need to do is get on the bus from the subjective point of the passenger and know that you are also the bus, you are the road the bus is transversing on, and you're also, like, again, you are source playing inside of this own unified field of creation. You are everything and everything is you. When you understand it from that perspective, you're never really losing anything, and also everything that's coming into your field is you. Like, you are the opportunity in which you seek. Like, you are what you seek. That's what it means with the feminine, right? Plasma, you're interconnectedness to all things. You are the job, you are the everything, okay? Everything, right? I'm just gonna leave that one there. This is, there's nothing that you need to do. It says get cuddled up in a blanket, you know, watch a good movie. There's something that you've already, I'm hearing, set into stone. Okay, let's see. There's something that's settling into stone. Something that's settling. Let's get I'm gonna use some cards that I don't typically use in this order. Hat. This came out in another reading, guys, that we did. It says be relaxed and independent, Archangel Raphael. Now, what does Archangel Raphael rule? He's Regulus. Regulus represents the North Star. So the North Star is also the star card, right? So I'm seeing it as a fixed star. He's a fixed star, so he doesn't change his position in the sky. He stands guard at the north cardinal gate of your chart, right? So I'm seeing that happen for you, where cats are very sovereign beings. And also they're very sensitive to the subtler energies of this realm and this reality. And I'm seeing that as something that's happened where the universe hasn't been pulling anything away from you right now. It's actually been pulling you inwards to invite you to see something that you couldn't previously before. Okay, I'm hearing you didn't have the capability or the bandwidth, but I'm seeing it as like higher bandwidths of frequency light that you're tuning into, because you're viewing this from higher perspectives, from more of a detached perspective. And I'm hearing not such a localized perception. Instead, it's this higher, broader, universal truth around zooming out enough where you're in the eye of the storm, but you're also experiencing it as a speck from the observer point of view. This reminds me of when I had turbulence on the flight that I went on. I'm gonna read it. I actually wrote a post. I was like channeling a post around it about being in the eye of the storm, but also experiencing it from the observer point of view. There could be something like that that's going to happen in your life where, for example, this is a moment where someone, like, they win an award, but it feels like a surreal moment in their life. I'm kind of seeing it as that. There could be a moment of deja vu that's happening, and deja vu is basically two separate streams of awareness. So like your consciousness projected into the quantum field that collide with each other. And it feels like a similar feeling, but an inaccurate recollection, because the way that things are going to unfold in a linear fashion is something that you've already dreamt about. It's something that you kind of remember happening because it already has happened, but it's a moment of, oh yeah, this is a destined collision, like worldline collision. I'm supposed to be at this time and space, in this space and time, and everything is divinely aligned. I'm seeing that moment of realization for you, where you recognize how everything is going to be guiding you up to this moment, and the storm is also part of your moment. Okay, now with safe harbor, like you being the safe harbor in the storm, there's something about you being anchored into the eye of the storm, but then also having just like, you understand that there's something that you don't understand mentally, but you understand it. You know, that's what I feel like with you. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It's when I came back from, I'm just gonna leave you here while I find it, to be honest with you. Let's just talk. This is when I came back from Egypt this time, and I was literally, oh my gosh, flying through a thunderstorm, and I've never experienced that level of turbulence in my life. And I literally saw a lightning strike underneath the plane. It was like this huge purple thing, and it was so interesting. From that moment, I was just like, this is an illusion. And as soon as I did that, I swear to you, it was, yeah, here, right? I said 3 weeks from now could be really, really symbolic for you. Okay, there's something around 3 weeks from now, from the date that you're seeing this, everything is going to change. I keep seeing that, and this was also 3 weeks ago. Flying through extreme turbulence last night, I found stillness in the eye of the storm. Okay, you found that safe harbor in which you are. I'm hearing you're also going to... So much is coming through. Okay, hold on. You're also going to experience you being harbored. If you think about reaching the harbor, it's like reaching the land, reaching somewhere that you can set foot in once again that previously felt not fully formed, right? It's almost like something was still settling into your reality. It's the moment that you go from sea, right? You can't really set foot to like land. It's like even the moment that you're up in the sky on the plane to when you land, and it's like, oh my gosh. And I'm seeing just somebody kiss the ground that they're on. It's like, it's so nice to be settled in once again. I'm seeing this as like, it's so nice for this reality to be settled around me. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, there's something that you're going to become accustomed to. There's something that you're going to, what will be the right word, that you're going to get acquainted with. And I'm seeing that's going to be your harbor. There's things that are going to anchor you into this new reality. There are things that you're going to feel anchored in doing. It could be also connections, but I'm just seeing you experiencing like safe harbors in the way that you've also been a safe harbor for others when they've also gone through these, like, you know, moments of destabilization in their life that become the reason for their transformation. So anyway, I said, flying through extreme turbulence last night, I found stillness in the eye of the storm. I was observing, I was inside the storm and simultaneously observing it from above. It's where I was literally having an outer body experience when this happened. And the lightning taught me that no matter how violent your external circumstances appear, destabilization only occurs when you let it into your inner world. Because it's like we're in this time dilation bubble. You're going to be experiencing time very, very differently. Return to your internal cosmos. This reality is an illusion. Death is not the end. Your mind is your greatest tool. Fear exists when the storm enters your inner world. The illusion exists within the mind. Freedom is sensed within the body. Liberation is lived through the soul. And I'm seeing this as it's a moment that's going to feel like poison to the ego, because everything is going to be so unpredictable. Everything is going to be so new. There's no reference point within your filing cabinets. I'm talking about like mentally, right? I've got no point of reference for this. I don't even know how. Like, it's something that I'm seeing that happened for you. It's like something unexpected. It's like, oh, I guess this is happening now. It's like, oh, okay, we're here now. There's no point of reference. I'm just seeing you in new terrain or in new territory. It's something where I haven't even got anything to really compare this to. But wow, we're here, okay, and we're doing it. I'm seeing something like that happen in your experience. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm hearing it's a shift in a new level. Like literally into a new level. Okay, so cat, be independent. Now with the star card... The star, so the star makes so much sense with the Raphael context. Let me go ahead and find the star. This is, I guess, how we do tarot nowadays, because, like, you know, it's like I'm seeing the cards and they're like, no, you need to get this card, because I use it for illustration for you guys. I love it as a divination tool. I love to work with it, but it's not. So let me find the star card real quick. So the star is actually what comes after the storm, which makes so much freaking sense, right? This is the tower. So it's like you could be definitely having a tower moment. Now, what's interesting is with the cat tells you to be independent, which I see it as being an agent. It's like the cat is an agent of change, right? They embrace the change. They see what it is that they're going after, and then they pounce. And I'm seeing something, right? You have the tower. So the tower is like Uranus energy. Oh, and we split it on the freaking Seven of Swords right behind that, right? Which we were talking about the crow. So I'm seeing that it's like this is the something that you're preparing for. I feel like you can see this coming. Like you can feel this coming. I'm hearing the storm isn't a surprise to you. It's about the aftermath of the storm. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, it's about everything that will pull you inwards to discover. Let me find this real quick. The star. Where is the star? Okay. The star is also celestial light body. She's a purple. Not this purple. She's got to be somewhere here. Let me find her. Where are you hiding? Star, star, star. I wonder where she is. Let's see. There could be someone that you're hiding and then you come out, right? Again, after like an ending, because she's right behind the Ten of Swords. So again, some kind of psychological reset that happens in your life. But this is what I'm seeing for you, right? It's like the storm, and then the star is the next card after the storm. So there's this level of hope. Like, this is renewal. It talks about renewed vision, but the only reason I'm pulling the star out is because of the Raphael energy, right, with the north. And the North Star, Raphael, also rules the heart space. So there's something that the heart understands right now that your mind doesn't fully understand or can't fully comprehend until you continue and see the aftermath of this. Let's talk about the aftermath. Okay, I wanted to look at the aftermath of this storm. What should we use? Let's get a Cosmos of the Oracle message for this. Tell me about the aftermath of the storm. That is way too many. We have energy. Also, look at the base. Geomagnetic storm. This is about ripples being sent out through your space-time travels, right? That you're going to intersect with. That's essentially going to lead to a rapid acceleration of events. So things happen very, very quickly after this storm. Now, energy talks about energy that is transformed. Okay, so again, it's transforming something not just within you, but also your field. Strophosphere talks about, this is very interesting because it talks about a seed on fertile soil. The storm is exactly what you needed to flourish or to blossom or to grow. It could be a certain area of your life, right? Maybe it's like an ending that leads to some type of new beginning. I'll read it, but it talks about your seed is on fertile soil. So enjoy this environment because it's like you're not going to be able to control. As Retro said, shout out Joseph, he said a flower cannot control the way that it blooms. And I'm seeing that for you. It's almost like you're not going to be able to control how you're going to bloom. It's almost like something completely liberates you. I'm just seeing that with energy. It's like energy is like charged into the seed and it gives a Jack and the Beanstalk moment. You know, this is how I'm seeing it for real. Oh, this could be something to do with the eclipses as well because we're heading into eclipse season, I believe. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing that because these are, yeah, I'm hearing this is preordained. Now we have 333 and anomaly. Now 333 is a gratitude portal and anomaly is, oh my gosh, this has literally brought something into my life that I wouldn't have come into alignment with otherwise. Okay, an anomaly is a deviation from what is basically normal in your life. Okay, so without this, I wouldn't have this. So there's almost like, again, there's gratitude for the storm. And I'm seeing that it's like you experience the most amount of resistance right before you're about to break through, much like a seed when it's about to like literally split off into a new environment, into a new atmosphere. I'm seeing that happen with you, and you were the one that was seeded onto the planet. I'm gonna read this. First of all, energy, right? Energy. Damn, I was gonna do like a quick reading, but check you out. Okay, energy. What's the time? Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't make sense. E. Does anyone else do that? It's like, doesn't really matter. Energy. Everything which exists in energy in different forms. Nothing, I make myself laugh. Nothing can escape from it. It is neither created nor destroyed. It only transforms itself. It's the capacity of matter to produce work by means of movement and light. It's also the capacity and strength to physically or mentally stimulate any type of thing or situation. This is an excellent card for the activation of something such as a project or anything work related. This is your confirmation I'm hearing. It's a beautiful omen full of strength. If we're facing conflict, we should review the energy that we put into it and transform it. This is something that you're not announcing. It could be it could be again something work related or something that you're dedicating yourself to. It could be something around your mission or something that you feel like is serving a huge purpose in your life. That's what I'm seeing, or how you're of service in your life, and that's part of your purpose. I'm also hearing that, but that's shifting and recalibrating. All forms of energy can be transformed through the correct processes. In the transformation process, we can lose or gain a form of energy, but the total amount will stay consistent. So there will be like this illusion. Again, that's what I was saying. Like there's an illusion of you losing things during the storm, but really it's making space for the energy to transform and to bring in new things that are here to assist you at this stage of your journey. I'm just seeing that kind of recalibrate within your field. There's this consistency. It's like you always have this golden elixir to sustain you along the path, where within the camel's, let's just say, okay, hump is like actually full of fat, but if it's full of water, if it were full of water and you had something to like store within you that was going to sustain you. No, I didn't even have my microphone plugged in. Okay, it's fine. Just sorry about there not being their best audio, but it's fine. Again, this is like it's something you're not announcing. That's not a coincidence. It's like a no microphone, no announcement moment. What the hell was that? I don't know. Okay, let's continue. We're a bit chaotic right now. Let me plug you in real quick. We good? Okay, we're good. Now is audio working? Okay, cool. So energy. Oh, you know how I said it was after an eclipse? Look at the card. Look at the part of the. Look what comes. The eclipse and the energy. So confirmation. This is an eclipse energy. Okay. Then we have an eclipse literally on the same day that we have the 𝓲𝓪𝓬𝓪 year as well, which is on the 17th of February. So that could be significant. It could be happening. Something could be activating around this time. Ooh, okay. So this is like a yeah. Okay, so get ready. Yeah. All right, let me read strophosphere for you now. Strophosphere. T, water, oxygen, and life. So again, water was always part of the cycle. If a seed falls onto the tarmac, even though it's a seed, its surroundings will not allow it to germinate. But if a seed falls onto a fertile soil, get ready to see it grow. Your seed is on fertile soil. The storm was exactly what you needed. I don't mind the rain sometimes because that's the only way that roses bloom. You know, there's something around that, like you need a little bit of rain in your life, okay? So life can only develop in this layer of the atmosphere. It's the only habitual zone, and it's the layer that interacts with humans the most due to its proximity. Spirit showing me this specifically. And it's you know, when I was in Egypt for a very, very long time and you have absolutely no rain there whatsoever. Oh, actually, when I came and I was visiting London again and it was raining, which it always does here, I was like, oh, it feels so cleansing. And there's something around you being able to, the reason I'm mentioning that is because there's something around that feeling that it gives you. There's like a feeling of, oh, this is cleansing. Oh, like this is my element. Like I'm in my element. I'm seeing that for you. It's like, again, it allows you to be like water once again. Multiple developments are possible. There are multiple possibilities for gestation here. And as the altitude increases, we leave the layer and temperature, the wind, the rain, the lightning, the thunder, the environmental conditions are favorable. Enjoy the magic of being aligned with the space that provides you the sowing of fertile conditions. Right? And then we have 333, which is a gratitude portal. So this is about things that you'll be super, super grateful for. Now, let me go and read anomaly for you. So this could be leading to something that you do that you wouldn't have done otherwise, that actually ends up like creating an anomaly in your life. Like something could really, really take off as a result of that. I'm hearing you could really, really take off as a result of this. Okay, so, because again, it says enjoy where the storm is picking you up and like dropping you off. That's what it feels like. You're swept out of your atmosphere in your third dimensional world, and you're literally being dropped into a different environment. That's what it feels like. It reminds me of the alien abduction reading that I did a while ago, where I said it's like you're being plucked out of your third dimensional world by these higher dimensional beings, right? Or your higher self. And it's like you're being dropped off. It's like a fish within a river, and then it's put inside of this fish bowl, but it's above land now. Like it's on land above the river, and it's only known the river. But then it's in this new atmosphere where like people are walking, and there's like people, you know, they've only ever seen people like fishes swim in that environment. So now these beings look very different from what I have experienced previously. They are walking, they are not swimming. They're breathing outside of water? What? The sky is blue? What is that green stuff there? Where am I? I'm kind of seeing that for you. That's literally, it's like there's no point of reference that you've had. I know it sounds silly, but that's literally what it is. So, anomaly. The originality that defines you. Difference brings forth new things. The unseen and makes the seemingly impossible possible. It's like there's nothing that's going to be holding you back. It's like if you want to write yourself a whole new story, this is going to be your time. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Whew. Okay. Understand difference is a gift and not something which marginalizes you. Difference brings forth new things unseen and makes the seemingly impossible possible. An anomaly is a deviation from what is considered normal, natural, or foreseeable. This is like growth that is unheard of up until now, okay? An anomaly, I'm hearing, it's a change that is so constant and rapid, like it's unlike anything you've experienced. So an anomaly is a change or deviation from what is generally perceived as normal, natural, or predictable. This absolute strength is sometimes forgotten in the copy and paste of the tri-dimensional plane. No one is superior or inferior to another. We're all unique and incomparable, but at the same time, a word and a verb and a sound can coexist in a single space. Honor and celebrate your originality. So again, this talks about conscious contact you can also create with your creative power. Orange, which is all about the sacral chakra, which is literally a water portal. Again, we keep talking about the water elements, and the earth. It's like two yens that come together, but it's like your inner worlds are going to be transforming your external. That's what I'm seeing. And the quote is, I will not be who you want me to be because I would then stop being who I am, and I will not stop being who I am for who you want me to be. Okay? So, oh, should I leave you with like, I don't know, should I just leave you there on a cliffhanger? I think we should. That's just... Let me get a starseed message for you. Okay. Be okay not knowing everything. That would be my advice for you. We have the love of power, but then we also have the power of love, right? So, okay. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. You're being taken care of, okay? Again, different dimensional fields, different beings and deities that occupy those dimensional fields, and you're going to be able to streamline certain information. What I'll say is that you'll know exactly what you need to know at the time that you need to know it. Okay? Okay? Right, let me get one more. Oof, Star Family. You're part of a team of souls called in support. Oh, there could be some unexpected arrivals in your life. Expect the unexpected. This is a legendary plot twist that's happening in your life, my love, so enjoy the ride. So, okay, you're in your element, that's what I'll say. You're in your element and you're going to experience your own kind of safe harbor. That's what I'm seeing. So, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing, love to have you around. Definitely comment down below how this manifests, come back to this message. Because again, this is going to be a timeless message anyway. I see this being reactivated for you throughout the eclipse portals, but it's going to be activated predominantly in your field 3 weeks from when you see this. It's already brewing. I'm hearing things are already reassembling themselves beneath the surface. Okay. So yeah, let me know how this unfolds for you. I'd be very fascinated to hear. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, we'd love to have you around. Personal reading details also down below. Also check out Water Spirit if you're looking for some high quality AAA graded jewelry. $1 of the proceeds are donated towards Water Sanctuaries. 2 discount codes in the description box. Personal reading details also down below. I am repeating myself like a broken record. I'ma go. See you later. Enjoy the storm. You're in your element. You'll be fine. Okay.